Schroeder. I'm from the south side of Chicago. Knew I was going to the NFL. That was my dream. I feel like that was my destiny. That was supposed to happen. It was going to happen. Then 2011, I was at Morehouse College in Atlanta. I was a senior in my senior year studying business management. Going into the NFL draft. Had stopped going to school to just full-time train. I got a call saying that the NFL lockout had happened. Yeah, so with Morehouse being a small school, that kind of like took a toll on my whole everything, because now the scouts and the NFL teams were looking for all that they could get right away from the big schools, and so they kind of overlooked the small schools when it happened. And so my agent made me he suggested that I play with the Chicago Rush in the Arena Football League. Came and played with the Arena team, the Rush, for about 5 weeks, and I got a random phone call from a casting director that I met the year before. Like, hey, Miles, you remember we met you last year around this time, telling that we were shooting a pilot for this show called Necessary Roughness? Well, USA picked up the pilot and we start shooting tomorrow. Can you move back down? And I'm like, yeah.
My name is Lauren C. Ward. I'm 26 years old. I graduated from Howard University with my BA in broadcast journalism and a minor in acting. And I graduated in 2012 from Northwestern University with my master's in communications. So originally, when I came out of college, I had big dreams. You know, I thought that at the age of 25, I was going to have my own place, a lot of money, that I would be famous as a motivational speaker and actress. I mean, I wanted to do it all. But I thought that I could start off at least by being a reporter and anchor in journalism. And when I couldn't find a job in my field, I was broken. I absolutely felt like I was useless. I felt like I couldn't accomplish anything, because here I was with 2 degrees and in a sorority. I'm a part of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I'm in an honors fraternity. I was on a dance team. I've always gotten everything that I wanted. So when I couldn't find a job in my field, I really felt like I wasn't good enough. And I felt like I wasn't smart enough. And before I even got to that point, I thought about suicide. You know, I had thoughts of that. I was a substitute teacher at a high school and I wasn't happy. But then I decided, you know, Lauren, you've got to find your passion again. You have to tap back into your resources of who you are and where you came from.
You said do it one time, right? Okay, hello, my name is Raimi. When I first started my weight loss journey, I was 342 pounds. I was always the girl that was overweight, but I was pretty for the big girl. I could dress for the big girl. I kept myself up for the big girl. When I was in grammar school, I danced. I was on a pom-pom team. I was a captain of the pom-pom team. And I held on to that. Like, that was my identity. And I loved that until after I stepped on the scale and it read 342. And that's when I realized, okay, Raimi, this is a problem. Like, you got to get yourself together. So I started eating different. I started changing up my whole mindset. I fell more in love with myself, and I fell in love with the process. And when I fell in love with that process, the results just started coming. I never thought that I would ever be an inspiration to people, and that's what really kept me thriving and kept me going. When people started realizing what I was doing, because I started this off just for myself, but when people started realizing what I was doing and saw me as an inspiration, it kept me going. I love this process. I love this journey, and I'm just embracing everything as it comes. That's it. You said one time. You said one time. I told you I give testimonies all the time. So I was like, okay, this is simple.
Like, oh, I get to do it.